You know, earlier when I did my first, hopefully first of many down the line, just don't know when they're going to be up. But when I did my first Topics on My Mind podcast, which will be heard here on the YT as well as hopefully down the line on things like Blog Talk or radio or some kind of radio area, some kind of uploading audio sites. Um, I I talked about the music video Sledgehammer, and I basically felt, in my opinion, that I truly believe that there is a female artist out there, and I mentioned a few names, that with the right song, with their own song, can make their own, could make a straight up remake of the Sledgehammer music video, a straight up remake with their own song, maybe their own little twist here and there. But here, but I'm, and I still believe that. I still believe that. I still believe there's someone out there. I mean, again, like I said, you got Play With Music and NYCU planning to do something like that. You've got various people and little indie projects, indie groups and channels, video channels here on the YT and Vimeo and all that are doing their own version. The girl I talked about that did the Jelly Bean music video, stop motion music video, has proven it can be done. And of course, you've got creative female artists like Katy Perry, Lady Gaga, you name it, Taylor Swift, Mariah Carey. You know, I mean, Elizabeth Cook has even proven it can be done. And with her song "Stupid Things," with with a music video based, featuring her song "Stupid Things" back in 2002. But what I want to talk about is why I believe it has not been accomplished in a way that people can people can look at and say that this is a genuine remake and that this is almost frame by frame, step by step, the Sledgehammer music video of now. The reason in my opinion is because when one looks at it, it's kind of like somebody trying to remake Thriller. It can be done, but nothing would ever top the original Thriller music video. Nothing. It's the same with movies like Gone with the Wind and the original Judy Garland Wizard of Oz. No matter how many times you do it in your own way, you can never top the original. You can never make make it as good. I mean, no matter how much you remake it in your own style, with your own unique ways of doing it, you can never accomplish what was accomplished before. But as history has proven in music, in movies, and even animation, it can be done. And that's why I still believe there's a female artist out there that will do it with their own song. You have all these other groups out there. Can't think of their names right now, but the songs they use, like "Keep Your Eyes on the Road," "Crooked Teeth." You have this one group out in the UK called Dolphin Something. And they all try to remake the Sledgehammer music video in their own unique way, but the problem is it cannot be done. Now, the song "Keep Your Eyes on the Road," I think it's by Lone Wolf or something like that, came close, but not really. Not really. I mean, they added their own unique twist and all that, but honestly, they came probably closer than anybody. But it wasn't Sledgehammer. You could see the homages to it. You could see the influences. You could see the references to certain scenes from the original Sledgehammer video, but yet you did not see Sledgehammer. You know, it's the same with um, the Crooked Teeth music video, at least one of them, the one that's the Sledgehammer homage. You could see the references, but you cannot, but you don't, you see the references in certain scenes and all that, but you don't see anything else that resembles Sledgehammer. You can see all these indie projects doing it, all these indie groups with the video channels on YouTube and Vimeo and Blimp. You know, you could see them attempting to remake Sledgehammer or certain scenes, but it cannot. But when you see them remaking it, yes, it's good. Yes, it shows a lot of effort on their part, but it has not. But it's just not what you've seen before. You know, there's even people that use the video game Little Big Planet that try to remake Sledgehammer, and they just can't capture that magic. You see, it's like this. One thing I will give the two songs, Crooked Teeth and Keep Your Eyes on the Road, credit for, is they tried to remake the Sledgehammer, tried to recapture the magic of the Sledgehammer music video with their own songs. And that's the first, and to me, that's the right step. That's the first right step to go in. You need to use your own song. But if you're going to remake this music video, you're going to remake a video that pays true homage to the Sledgehammer video, you need to make it almost scene by scene, frame by frame. Whether it is true stop motion that you're using or CGI, you need to go and do it step by step. You need to study that video. You need to make sure you go step by step, frame by frame. So that way you could say, hey, it's my song, but guess what? This video is very close. Because basically then after it's all said and done, you can look back at it and say, hey, this is my music video, this is my song, but my music video, when I look at it, and I know others will feel the same way when they look at it, is very similar, if not an exact remake of the Sledgehammer music video. It can be done. It can be. It's just that when you try to remake it, you know, you're remaking it, but you're not really capturing that magic. True, the Keep Your Eyes on the Road video, like I said, became the closest ever, and even Peter Gabriel likes it. You know, the Allman Brothers, the creators of Wallace and Gromit, you know, they like it. But the thing is, even though they like it, as fans, you could tell that even though you see the effort, it's just not the same. Again, though, will you ever see one that's going to be like that with somebody else's song? Of course you're going to see it. It's just going to take time. Will you see it if somebody like a female artist or another male artist remakes a Sledgehammer music video and then says, hey, let's remake the, I should say remakes the Sledgehammer song and then say, okay, let's remake the video to accomplish it or to accompany it? Of course you're going to see that. But will they capture the magic? That's the question. You know, when I bring up names like Katy Perry, you know, you can see how creative her videos are. I could see someone like her being able to pull this off. But it would take the right, unique song, in my opinion, for it to be pulled off. But she's proven that she can do it. And whether you like Lady Gaga or you don't like Lady Gaga, she has proven that she can be damn well creative. And I believe with the right song, she could pull it off. You know, I look at someone like Mariah Carey. I know she's got a new CD out and she's got some good songs. And I believe with the right song, she could pull it off. Even though it may not be down her alley, she could pull it off. You know, Demi Lovato, the girl that did the pop version of Frozen, I believe she could pull it off if done right. She's shown, one of her music videos has her freaking rising out of a pool of paint, face first, rising out of a pool of black paint. And even the girl, like I said, that did the jelly bean thing has proven it can be done. And I think if she was to find the right song again, she could pull it off. But the thing is, it's all about finding that rhythm. It's all about finding the right song and making sure that when you do your Sledgehammer-like music video to accompany that song, that it matches frame by frame, step by step, so that when people go and watch your video, they could say, "Hey, that's Sledgehammer. That's the Sledgehammer music video, but that's so and so singing their song to it." So to me, again, the reason we have not had a true remake of the Sledgehammer music video in any, with any kind of song, is because you have not, because nobody has yet to find that rhythm. Nobody's been able to find that magic once again in that song to make it happen, and take the first right step. I mean, the first right step has already been taken. You have the song, but now you need to make sure you match it up. So, but to me, again, this is why we have not had a proper Sledgehammer music video like remake, for not just a remake of the song itself, but for any song. But again, I believe it's coming, and I believe it's going to be a female artist that pulls it off. I really do. But that's my thoughts on it. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think it's possible? Do you think it's going to happen the way I believe it's going to happen? And who do you think? What female artist do you think is going to do it? Do you think it's going to be someone established already? Or do you think it's going to be an up-and-comer? Let me know what you guys think. Comment below. I'll talk to you later. God bless. Take care.